Coming up on today's FNN,
we take a trip to Bowen Elementary.
And we talk spring sports. Stay tuned for all that and more because FNN starts now. Happy Friday, Falcons. I'm Christy Wynn.
And I'm Nick Longstreet. According to a recently published Pew Research survey, most teens in the U.S. say they feel more happy or more peaceful when they do not have their phones with them. FNN's Anaya Roberts took a trip to Forest Hills Eastern, a school that has had a strict no-phone policy for the last several years, to learn more about how their students have adjusted to a phone-free school day.
Since 2020, Forest Hills public schools have been phone-free. Phones were a major issue in classrooms, and changes had to be made. Together with feedback from students, teachers, parents, and the entire community, a plan was put into place to keep phones out of classrooms. How did students feel about such a ban? According to Jonah Howell, less phones have actually made students feel more connected.
Connection is a big thing. A lot of students feel lonely, and even though our phones connect us, it can also divide us a lot too. So just having that connection at school, person to person, is really impactful for them.
Students were not the only ones that appreciated the change. Teacher Doreen Barnes says that she has noticed students being more socially aware since the ban.
To be aware of their presence around other people, the eye contact, the smiles, the things that are lost when we put ourselves in self-aware.
Not only have teachers noticed more social awareness from their students, but they have noticed that students' concentration inside of classrooms have greatly increased.
I think not having the distraction during the day, because it's just so natural. We all just kind of go to our phones all the time. Dings, it moves, whatever, so we're just constantly distracted. So it takes that out of it. So when a kid's in a classroom, they can actually just focus on what's going on in the classroom.
And if a student does get caught on their phone, it's taken until the end of the day. And if a student is caught a second time, parents are required to get involved. In Forest Hills, I'm Anaya Roberts.
While there is no plan for such a ban at EK, Michigan lawmakers have explored creating a no cell phone policy for schools. So far, they have not received much support.
Earlier this week, art students, Ed Rising students, and members of FNN traveled to Bowen Elementary for a lesson on monsters. FNN's Dotman Parr was a part of the day and has more about how monsters can help students celebrate diversity.
So, this is the color monster. Today he woke up feeling confused.
On Tuesday, kindergartners and first graders at Bowen Elementary School received a special surprise. High school students from Ceramics, Ed Rising, and FNN read The Color Monster to the kids. The book is about a monster with emotions and how he learns to deal with them. Amelia Haywood, an EK senior, developed the lesson and said the goal of the day was for the young kids to see students that look like them doing amazing things as they get older.
So I think having the little kids see people who look just like them and doing cool things like FNN and art, and having them see that, oh, look at all the big kids are doing, gives them a passion for learning and growing in their education.
After the book was finished, the young students took the time to create their own monster with their own personalities before drawing it out. Once the monster was drawn, the image came back to EK, where ceramic students will make the monsters out of clay before gifting them back to the young ones. Courtney Treber, teacher at Bowen, says that for the young students to see the diversity of the high school can make a lasting impact.
I think this is a really cool opportunity for the little learners of our district, the first graders, to grow and see themselves in some of the high school students and see what they can grow to be. Especially with their art and creativity, they can see a model of what their art can become.
From reading to drawing to letting their imaginations go wild, the day was a blast for all.
I like reading because I can grow my imagination.
At Bowen Elementary, I'm Dotman Parr.
That wraps up your news today, Falcons.
Now let's send it over to Erica Large for your EK Sports Report.
What's up, Falcons? It's your girl Erica, and welcome back to your EK Sports Report. Let's kick things off with a trip to the field house and some big news from girls basketball. This past week, this team has shared something special. This year's entire starting five have committed to take their game to the next level. Sophia Wozniak is going to Schoolcraft College, Kanila Tyler is heading to Siena Heights University. Santana Eubanks is off to Marian University. And the combo of Harmony Belton and Michaela Porter will stay teammates as they both head to Alma College. We want to wish them good luck on their next journey, and we can't wait to see where their college careers take them. Moving on, at the track, on Wednesday night, our boys and girls track team went against our biggest rivals, Rockford. The boys had some good finishes, but sadly didn't win against the Rams, as several members of the team sat out with injuries. Meanwhile, the girls brought home wins in several events and was neck and neck with the Lady Rams in the event that would break the tie, the 4x4. Lexi Hurst, Alana Bracey, Alana Bailey, and anchor Julia Moxie pulled out the win, and your girls track team had an amazing undefeated dual season. We want to wish good luck to both teams today as they go to the Traverse City Invite. Well, that does it for today's sports report. Now let's flip it back to the desk.
Now let's wrap up this week's show with a special senior segment.
FNN Zaire Davis has asked some seniors to write a letter to their younger selves. Think about what advice or support you would tell yourself if you could go back in time. Up first, Mike Zua.
Dear Mike, I know you got a lot of life ahead of you. I know life might be hard, life might be tough. I just want you to know to keep on going. You got this. And people love you. People are there for you. People care about you. People are there if you need them. Just keep your head up, keep pushing. You got this in life. Stay positive, stay motivated, keep being great. You got this, little man.
We'll have more editions of that segment next week.
And that does it for this week's show.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to Falcon News Network on YouTube, where you can catch sports live streams, previous episodes, and other great content.
Plus, check the posters around the school to tune into our new radio station and check out our podcasting channel.
We'll see you back here next week.